Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Some people asked me some questions here in the comments section below of this video. Mic sounds good, very clear, not loud, not overpowering. Can hear every word. That's awesome. Got a new mic because people kept complaining about the mic quality, the sound. So hopefully it's still good as I am making this video. I really trust in this company and also in you, Shades. Thanks for all the info. I'll be holding shares for at least 2 more years and see what happens. It can work out, assuming your average isn't somewhere in the 10 cents and above area. I thought August was going to be such a great month for AITX. Well, that was going to depend on the numbers that they're going to drop, but the numbers have been eh. The dilution has been whoa, but the numbers have been eh. The PRs have been kind of eh, but the dilution has been whoa. Like so, it's kind of hard for the stock to make any kind of significant move to the upside. Let's pray on it. Padre nuestro que es en Kailis. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Padre nuestro que estás en el cielo. I don't know how to say it in English. Our Father in the sky. I think I'm not sure. It's funny. I don't know it in English. Is the dilution hurting this company? Yeah, absolutely. They dilute more towards the second half of the year, so I expect this to hit 002s, 0025s. I will add my biggest position down there and hold it. I'm not concerned one bit. It's just unfortunate that August wasn't the big blow up that we thought it would be. But this stock moves anyways. If you look at the charts, which as you can see, there's no charts to look at. We're not even looking at charts today. There's no reason to. There's nothing to talk about. We just wait for 0025s. But if we look at the charts, it has 1 or 2 runs a year. So it's just a matter of being patient and buying your base position at the bottom. I'm still holding no matter what. I believe in this AITX. I have a goal and I plan to stick with it. Yep, that's what I do. So shout out to Lady Lavender 2024. Thank Shades for all you do. Question: did you ever get to interview the company? No, I never got to interview them. And I kind of, what's funny is they don't live that far from Illinois because I live towards the top end of Illinois, so it wouldn't be too. I think if I do an interview with Steve Reinhardt, we already talked about it, and he said he would agree to it if I gave him like a what is it? What's it called? An interview sheet. Not sheet. I don't remember that. I can't think of it off the top of my head. But essentially, I have all the questions set up in advance so he can read the document and the script. There we go. I'm like, what's it called? The script. Yeah. So essentially, if I wanted to get an interview done, I need to send him a script. He looks through the script and approves. And then, honestly, I want to do the interview in person because I think if he's ever up north in the Rad Excellence Center, I think that's what it's called. I can go there. It's not that far from where I live. So I would love to do it in person. I think that would be awesome. I'll look more into it as we go along here, though. I definitely do want to interview him at some point in the future. Shades, do you think Aitx will have a big run like it did back in 2021? I believe I've answered that so many times. I always question that. No, no, and I feel like once the volume matches or averages out at volume in 2021, oh boy, does this guy have no idea. Unless this Mox pandemic is gonna send stocks to the moon, I don't see it happening. It could and will because it's such a popular company now. It's not popular, not by any stretch of the imagination. So it will end up hitting the same high. What, 25 cents? Yeah, it's not happening. Dilution won't allow it. The stock wasn't heavily diluting back then versus now. That's the truth. Number two, the share structure back then was under 5 billion, I believe, back when it had that run in 2021. Whereas now it's sitting at what? It's on its way to 20 billion. So not only are they diluting much more compared to back then, but the stock just doesn't have the share structure for it. And 2021 was just a special combination of a lot of things that led to that kind of run. I don't think we're going to see that kind of run again. It would have to happen once they uplist, and once they're uplisted, they need to. A lot would have to come together really to have. You know what? If I'm being honest with you, I don't think we're going to get a 1 cent, 25 cent run, like a 25x like that. You're never going to see that again. Like maybe over the long term, like after the uplist, let's say it holds a bottom at $4 or $3 or whatever, and then it goes uh, yeah, then it goes to $75, which would be a 25x. Yeah, then maybe if it goes from 3 to $75, yeah, that's a 25x. I mean, but that wouldn't happen. Like it wouldn't spike up to $75 on a whim. I mean, it can happen. I mean, I think Trump had a stock that ran from like dollars to 100 and almost $200 or something. But it would really take a special combination of things to cause it to have a 25x. And I just don't see it happening because that's super. I mean, and I mean super rare. I mean, there's a lot of AI stocks that have been exploding. SoundHound ran from dollars to $10, so it ran like I think 500%. I think Surf stock ran from dollars to $20, so it ran 20x. Oh no, 10x, 10x. My bad, 10x because it ran from like 2 to 24. So it was a 12x, but a 25x. I don't know. It really. We don't even see that happening with Nvidia. Nvidia went from I think it did like a 12x as well. Like the most I've seen once a stock is on a higher exchange is a 12x. Like just naturally 12 it goes 12x on a catalyst, but it would really take a special circumstance for a stock to explode uh, like 25x. Like I've only ever seen that happen with the Trump stock. I don't remember the name of that Trump stock. I don't think it was DJT. Or maybe it was. I don't remember. But there was a Trump stock that just oh was it Rumble? No, never mind. I don't remember. It really would take something special. Like so many things would have to come together at once for it to happen. I'm sorry. I'm over Mullen. I am over Mullen. I never even touched it because I looked at that chart and I'm like, yeah, I'm not touching that. So yeah, I think that's kind of the reality. It was so it would really take a special. So many things have to come together for this stock to go 25x. But if AITX is going 25x, then there's just a lot of stocks that are probably just going 10x, 5x, 8x, 30x, 100x, because that's how it was back then. There was just so many penny stocks that would just explode. I mean, you would put money in a stock and the next day it would go 10x, 20x, 10,000, 20,000, 50,000%. Those were crazy times. So if AITX, which is an AI stock, is on a higher exchange and it's going 25x, I'm pretty sure there's other stocks that are also moving like crazy. We would have to be in such a special time again for that to happen. And it's only happened, what, once in the entire existence of the penny stock? Yeah, of the OTC markets or of the stock market as a whole. I think this is the only time we've ever had. 2021 was really that special. It was the only time ever that we had those kinds of dips and rips because the stock could go 10,000% and drop, 59% the next day and then pop another 3,000%. Like it was insane. Um, Again, someone that's been around longer than me because I only got into the stock market in late 2020. So someone who's been around longer, maybe they let me know if you've seen like has was 2021 unique with all these penny stocks just running 300 to 800, 20,000, 50,000%. That just a one time thing because like penny stocks were just exploding left and right. Like you could just throw money at something and boom, it would just go. I don't think that's ever happened before from what I heard. But again, I haven't been around long enough to say that. So if anyone was around before 2020, let me know if that was a unique situation. So I think it would take a unique situation for AITX to do that 25x. And that's it for the video. I didn't think I'd be taking this long to answer one question, but that is a good question. The volume doesn't matter. We're not going to reach those kinds of volumes because, again, special time. At that point, everyone was pouring in, but also uh, even if we got the same amount of volume as last time, uh, the share structure is there's just so much supply that it would take a lot more demand compared to back then for this stock to get that kind of move from one penny to 25x to 25 cents, which is a 25x. But anyways, that's it for the video. If you have any more questions, let me know in the comments below. I will see you in the next one.